Hi guys, welcome to this short review about this portable washing machine. It looks like that's a new trend in 2023. You can see, at least based on the packaging, it's available in different colors. Here we have the pink one and also something which is really nice. It's very small, and it's not only small but it's also nicely packaged, so you can easily take it with you for travel. It would even fit in a suitcase. It comes also with this tube, which is helpful, but that's not absolutely needed. And it comes also with these small instructions, but I'm going to show and explain everything anyway. So here we have it. It's sealed, so we have to cut this to open it. We take it out, and here's also the lid. That's the basket, which is only needed for drying. Of course, comes with this power adapter. This power adapter works for all kind of current in the whole world, but of course you need some kind of travel plug so that this plug will fit. And so that's the inside. That's pretty cool. As you can see, it's not very high. Here's my hand, and it's much smaller. Also very important, underneath we have 4 suction cups. And here we have the drain and this plug to close it, very important. And so we flip it around. So we have it. It has a safe stand, but to pull it up, we still have to push it down with one hand. Yeah, you have to try a little bit around. I think the best thing is when you push down in this area and then pull here. So it's very easy to lift it up. And so here we have the full size. You can see it's much larger in a sudden. Really cool design here, but now it's definitely time to close this, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit loose here. Yeah, maybe not the very best solution. I think this should be tight enough. It comes also with this handle here, so you can lift it up. So I've plugged it in into 110 volts. Push it here inside. You can see we get this really nice, beautiful blue light. It looks somehow purplish, but it is blue light. And down here we have the button to start and stop. We have to long press, goes into 5 minutes, but we can change it between 3 minutes, 5 minutes and 10 minutes. And if we leave it for a couple of seconds, then it will start spinning. You can see, and of course, if you have water inside, then it will start spinning with the laundry. And if you think something is not good, then you can long press again and it will stop at any time. I've been reading the instructions, also found this warning and safety tips here. Make sure that you read everything, but there is nothing special which I will have to tell you here at the moment. What's interesting here is that they are saying ultrasonic mini cleaning machine. I don't know if they are using ultrasound here. I did also some research regarding the blue light, but I couldn't find anything about if it's just blue or if this is UV light. But I would say if it's UV light, especially strong UV light, then they would have to write this here. But obviously they didn't. The only thing which they are saying is that you should close the lid while using it. This could be some indication that this could be UV light, but I really don't know. I've double checked the information. The only thing which I've found is that they are saying about blue-ray light, whatever that is. But of course we have some possibilities to test that. And so some of the lights are here. And so I'm putting this card here inside. I'm closing the lid and then plug it in. You can see there is still some blue light here visible, but of course it protects against most of the effect, I would say. So let's turn it off. Take off the lid, let's take out the card. And so this circle didn't react, so that means it's not UVA or UVB, but it could also be UVC. So let's test with UVC. So I'm putting this one here, close the lid as well. So I'm removing this. Let's check for UVC, and there is also no UVC. So that's the good thing. It looks like there is no UVA, UVB or UVC. So my assumption is that this is just some fancy light, but doesn't have any real effect. And so I filled it up to here with warm water. The good thing is this handle is really strong, so you can lift it up even with the water. Very important during the cleaning not to use this part here. This is just for drying. And so I'm adding some stuff here inside. Of course, it's not suitable for super large items, but maybe for some underwear, t-shirts or so, definitely not a problem. And so I'm adding also some detergent here. I have turned it around 90 degrees, so the control panel is here on the left side. And this is because I wanted to be able to observe the drain here. That's maybe something they could improve, to put this thing on the side. So if you have the control panel on the front, you could still see what's going on. But we are ready now. I'm closing the lid. I've added the power supply. You can see the light. Now I'm long pressing here and it is starting. It's on the 5 minutes program. I think it's not too crazy, so let's open here a little bit to see. Even though it's not a full-size washer, it's still having quite some activity, shaking everything, sometimes a little bit struggling. But in general, we can see things are nicely moving left and right and left. I've closed the lid again and you can see, even though it has quite some activity, it's not moving, it's not shaking too much. I mean, a little bit shaking, but definitely not moving, thanks to the suction cups underneath. And so that's the end of the washing cycle. There was no beeping, no flashing, no nothing. It just stopped after the 5 minutes with the 5 minutes program. And at the other side, we can see that the drainage plug really worked. There was no leak. So let's open the lid. Yeah, okay, we can see there was some activity. There is definitely some black color because it's a rather new shirt, and so it has definitely done something. And now, of course, it's important to drain this water, and what I'm doing, something which is not described in the user manual, I'm going to fill it up with clean water to make also a short rinse cycle. I mean, here we have just a mixture of water and detergent, and if you just dry this thing, I think this wouldn't be very good to just go dry and wear it like that. To have proper cleaning, we need also a rinse cycle. And so I've drained here the dirty water, worked really good in the kitchen. Of course, if needed, you can attach this hose. Then you have some more options to drain it. And I have filled it now with clean water to make a rinse cycle. And so I'm plugging it in again, close the lid and go with a short 3 minute rinse cycle. So here we go, nice rinsing here. And so I drained also the water which I've been using for rinsing, and I've been wringing out all the water from these closes here. And so what we need is this basket. Now it has two parts. We pull it fully down, make sure that it's fully secured. If you need to store, make it smaller, you can push it here inside. You can see there is some safety here, safety knobs, so you can anytime make it smaller again. But now we need it in the full size, full extent. And so you put the clothes here inside as even as possible, and then put it here inside, center it nicely, connect again the power. And so let's put it here inside. Yeah, I think it's secured now. So let's start this and try if we can make a spinning. Yeah, it goes totally crazy. I stopped this here again. Definitely didn't work for spinning. I unplug it here. Yeah, definitely no success here with drying, spinning. It works somehow for washing, rinsing, but definitely not for drying. That's too much. Maybe it works for very small parts. So let's start it again here. Yeah, okay, also this is too much. You can see there was some effect here outside. There is some water. And so I think if it would be more stable, it would have enough speed to drain and dry this even more. But like that, I think it's not possible. I've tried this a couple of times, so definitely no drying. So of course, we also want to check if everything is still okay. That's a nice souvenir shirt, and you can see, I would say everything is undamaged. nothing happened, and it has definitely a nice clean smell. And so it's time to fold and store it, and you can see this is really very easy. Everything fits nicely, even the power supply, lid on top, and it's ready to be stored or for traveling. But again, it works for normal wash and rinse. Definitely not perfect, but when we consider what it is, how small and easy transportable, so as a last resort option if you don't have anything else, definitely better than hand wash. And so if you are interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.